Hello, hello everyone. You're on Tony's Witchy Arts and Crafts, and I'm Tony. Hi, hello. Alright, so this is a full tutorial on the miniature clipboards that I made on Friday, when I showed off on Friday. I had at least 2 people request a full tutorial. Okay, here we go. Some of you probably don't need the tutorial, but others do, and they request it, so I'm doing it. Awesome sauce, right? Alright, so what you are going to need today is a pair of scissors, a ruler, some kind of embossing tool, and a this little embossing tool, which you can both get at Dollar Tree. Okay, it's one of these things. You're gonna need some kind of bulldog clip. You're gonna need some paper scraps, some cardboard, some decorations, right? And the size of paper that I'm using today. So you might have a smaller or bigger paper pad that you want to use for your clipboard. So you might have to adjust your size of clipboard to your paper. So this one is a 4x6 paper pad, and we're going to use the blue today because we're going to do a mermaid theme. So if you're just tuning in and you're like, what miniature clipboards, right? I made these. Okay. They have a little dangle off the side, a little clip, notepad. Great gift ideas. Decorate at the back. You can hang these on your wall. Okay. Did that one, and here's my Valentine's one. Okay. So, I'm going to show you how to make one today. Okay, let's see. Alright, so the base of my clipboard is cardboard. So, save your cereal boxes, save your cracker box, your soda pop boxes, any cardboard. This was coconut popsicles, okay? And I want the base of my clipboard to be slightly bigger than my paper pad. So the paper itself that I'm using is, let me see if I'm in frame, is 4x6. So my clipboard is going to be 4.5 by 6.5. Okay? So always make it slightly bigger than your paper. So it's going to sit on there just like that. So there's going to be like this border all the way around. Okay? And then you're going to want a panel that's slightly smaller to go on your clipboard. Okay? That's going to be, let's see, let's take this apart here. That panel is going to be this piece right here. And it needs to be slightly smaller so you can have that nice border of color that you're going to put on first. Okay. So you need a piece like that. And then you'll need a bigger piece to wrap around your cardboard, which it needs to be slightly bigger all the way around so you can score it and wrap it. Okay? You'll need that. And then any decorations that you want to use, you definitely need a clip. And I've got some decorations here. I went through all my stuff and I had a few of like mermaid stuff left. This and this. And I think this paper right here came from a paper pad I got from Hobby Lobby, probably in like 2017. So I'm finding some pretty old scraps. Kind of ashamed to admit. Alright, so let's get to gluing this down. And I'm going to use a super tacky glue to glue this part down, maybe. Okay. Okay, so I think we've got enough glue on there. We're just going to take our sheet, make sure I'm in frame, and we're just going to pop that right in the middle of our big piece of paper there. Right in the middle. Try to get it as center as you can, so you can have that border all the way around, because this part is going to get wrapped over the side here. Okay, that's the part, once we get our panel on, that's the part you're going to see. Okay. And we just want to make sure all that glue is nice and embossed down. Okay. Now, if you're putting a pattern paper on first, let's say, instead of a solid color, come on, like this one, make sure that your pattern paper is face down, like it's on the table, right, before you put your cardboard down. Okay, so I'm just going to take my little tool here and just work that glue to the edges here. Looks good. Make sure there's no glue on the table. Glue just squirted out there. So how's everyone doing? If you're getting snow, please stay warm. If you're fighting the fires in California right now, please stay safe. Be aware of your surroundings at all times at this time. Fires have a tendency to jump real quick. Okay, so now that our paper is glued down, I'm going to take the scoring tool and very carefully score a line right along my paper here. And I say very carefully because I did score too hard and too rough on my black piece, and I tore through the paper, so when I folded it over, right, folded the black piece over, you could see the cardboard still, and I was like, oof. But you would never have known that if I didn't tell you, because then I decided to like just wrap another piece of paper around that to make it look decorative, like I meant to do it on purpose. So if you do that, like I did, don't worry. Just make it look like it's supposed to be there. Just cover it up with something else, okay? So we're just going to go right along the edge here. Score. Score. I'm hoping I'm still in frame. I can't quite see the camera. Okay, so now, before we fold the edges over, we're going to take a pair of scissors and we're going to cut to this corner right here, but not right to the edge, you know what I mean? Just barely. And I do, instead of cutting it straight, I kind of cut it at an angle. Can you guys see the angle I cut it at? And then do it on this side. There. So we're going to cut those corners out right there. Okay. And then I forgot to show you what my corners look like. So this is what your corners will look like right here once you fold everything over. Nice and pointy. Now this is not my original idea, okay guys? I have seen other content creators here on YouTube, some wonderful content creators, make different size clipboards, different styles. This is where I saw it from, on YouTube. There's multiple channels out there that have done them. Okay, so it should look like this, each corner, okay? And now we're just going to fold these over, not gluing them yet. We're just going to go around and fold them all over and boss those down. Make sure your paper's not going to tear. We don't want any tearing. But if it does, don't fret. We can cover it up. We just go with the flow. Happy little mistakes, right? Okay, so now what I do is I'm going to glue my sides in first, and then my bottom, and then my top. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and keep using this sticky glue. You can use any glue you want. I know everyone has their own preference. And I just kind of hold that down for a few seconds, you know, make sure the glue is taking hold. If you have a wetter glue, you might have to hold it down longer. I have a very sticky glue here. You also can take some clips and clip the sides down and wait for it to dry if you want. But these come together quite fast if you're trying to mass produce them. Like I said, they make great gifts for friends, family, you know, birthdays, holidays, crafty swaps. I know a bunch of content creators here that do a lot of swaps. Make sure your glue, if you've got glue squeegees on the sides, make sure that's all cleaned up. Now that my fingers are all sticky. I constantly have paint or dye or glue all over my hands. I used to have like a towel or a rag or wipes next to my table, but the rag I ended up throwing out. What's going on here? That one is not laying down right. I had to throw the rag out. I forgot to renew my wipes, so sometimes I have toilet paper here. Other times I wipe it on my clothes. Yes, I do have an art room set of clothes. I do. Then I have, you know, just lounging about the house clothes, and then outdoor clothes. For some reason my little corner did not turn out the way I wanted right there. I'm just going to cut that off. And it looks brand new. And just go around and make sure all that glue is stuck. Alright, so it should look just like that. I hope I was in frame the whole time. Okay, so this will be your back. This will be the front where you put the paper on. Okay, so now you're going to take the smaller sheet of paper and stick that right there. I have the hiccups. Why do I have the hiccups? Okay. Now if you have directional paper, be careful on which way you put it on. Okay. I just had to make sure it was centered before I like officially stuck it down, right? And I'm just going to take my tool and just make sure that's all. Make sure there's no clumps under there. It's all spread around. Okay, so there's the base of your clipboard. Keep getting stuff on it. I need to clean my desk off. That's okay, we're going to decorate the back. Got a little shape there. Okay. So then, okay, if you want to keep it basic, you're done. Just put your clip on, put your paper on, right? You're done, right? But we get a little fancy over on this channel, so we're going to take it a step further. And some of that paper that I had to tear off from got stuck on there. So, very carefully, if you didn't get your paper pad torn off correctly, try your hardest to remove the excess. Sometimes they come off really good and sometimes they don't. Okay, so now we've got some decorations here. I think, let's see, should I put that like right there? So when you take off the paper pad you can see it? Or should I put it on the back? Yeah, let's put it on the back. Put that one on the back and put this one on the here. And then I have two mermaid images. Let's put this one over here. Try to figure out how I want it. And then I like to hang lace off the bottom too. So I have some like green. I'm going to put it right there at the bottom. So we're going to put that on first. And I'm going to use some hot glue for that. Trying to maneuver under the camera here. Just like that. And when making these, I'm trying to keep them as flat. Some of the embellishments flat and not so bulky. Okay. So there's our lace at the bottom. Okay. Now we're going to put the embellishments here. Should put her over here. I'm going to put this in there. Okay, I like that. I'm running out of glue. Time to make another glue run. I'm afraid to go to the stores right now, though. I'm trying to do a no-buy of art supplies, and the only allowance that I've allowed myself to get is cut and collage books and glue, or adhesive, like my two-sided tape or my glue, stuff like that, right? And if I go to the store, I might see something I really, really feel like I have to have, right? So I think I'm just going to place an order online for glue. You know, and I also had, when I was going through my stash, I also found these from Dollar Tree in like the teacher section. And I think these are supposed to be orange glitter classroom decor. So I think these are supposed to be like they write their names on there, or like the alphabet, like I'm not going to use one today because they're too big for this project, but it looked mermaidish, so I pulled it out. Yeah. So this would be good for journal making too. Maybe you can cut just this piece off and use it somehow. Well, maybe we should do that to the back. Okay. Make sure this is stuck down before I flip it over. Okay. So let's do, yeah, let's do that. Look at me. I'm like, I'm not going to use it, but now that I've said something. Okay, this is irritating me. Haha. There. So I had to get the big bulk of paper out of my way. And I'm not even cutting very straight. I usually cut straighter than that. But I'm trying to hurry for you guys. Okay, let's see how that's going to go there, and then add that there. This mermaid, or should we do it higher up to her here? Put her right there. Kind of wanted some of this. I don't know if you can tell, but I found this scrap and it's got a shimmer on it. It's a pretty, like, is it like a mint maybe? So we're going to do some kind of a cluster as well. Maybe I'm going to do another wraparound piece because I kind of like that look. We don't see that big. The happy little mistake on the last one kind of turned out to be kind of cool. And I want some decorative edging on this one. I'm just going to fold it. And I'm going to wrap it on that edge right there. Oh, see, that already looks cute. Okay, glue that on. Okay, and then I'm just going to make sure my fingers aren't sticky. Oh no! Did you see what just happened? The paper tore up a little bit right there, so I'm going to have to put like a little sticker to hide that. Happy little mistakes. That's what happens when you've got glue in your fingers. Okay, so I'm just making sure it's all down. Alright, that is down. Okay, now, I kind of wanted to use this green as well. So we're just going to make a collage almost. But I'm going to leave that edge right there. And I'm going to switch glues because I'm not liking this glue right now. Okay. Now we're going to put this on here. Actually, have those days that just little tiny things annoy you? I'm just going to make sure that's down good. And then we're just going to put that right there. Well, we don't need it to be that high. Okay. Isn't that cute? Mermaid kisses. Starfish wishes. Just hold everything down for a few seconds. I've got my fingerprints all over it because it's so shiny. There we go. Stay down. I love it. Very, very cute. Okay, guys, so where's my paper? Make sure your glue pieces are dry. Put your paper down, your paper pad, put your clip on, and you're done. You're done. Okay? So we had taken it a step further. Now, if you want to take it one more step further, we're going to put a little eyelet on the side here, and that's where you can put a dangle, right? But I'm not going to do that right now on camera. You guys know how to punch a hole and put an eyelet in, right? And then if you want to take it a step further, you can stamp little images on your paper, which I don't think I had any under the sea stamps, or I have a big one, but I don't want to do that there. But yeah, so there is your guys' tutorial for today. You get your beautiful image underneath. You get your image underneath there. And like I said, if you want to take it a step further, put a little eyelet in so you can put a little dangle down the side and stamp your papers. And then you're done. There's your beautiful gift to give away. Or keep for yourself, you know. I'm definitely going to keep one for myself. Alright, thank you for tuning in and watching my channel today. Please let me know if I described everything correctly for you guys. And see you tomorrow.